Hello, everybody. Welcome to Queer Games Tech Year for today. Every day and every way, we could just get a little bit better, a little bit closer to perfection. Um, I'm always honing, I'm always crafting those titles, and I'll get there eventually. And just one day, I'll be like, these are great. These opening titles are great. Maybe today is not that day though. But speaking of excellence and perfection, I think we have a pretty good game today. Well, I'm hoping we do, because actually I have no idea. It could go either way. No, wait, that implies that 50% of the games are terrible. And it's nowhere near that percentage. It's certainly not anywhere near 50%. Today's game is Beneath Red Waves. um, it's running, so I run Linux, and this game is like, it's kind of not Linuxy, apparently, but then inside the folder, when I downloaded the game, there is like a Linux directory, and so I did a little bit of sort of magic, and I've like forcing it to run. Normally you can force a Windows game to run by having Linux pretend to be Windows. Not emulation, just re-implementing all the Windows subsystems, which is actually, I mean, I don't want to get into the miracle that is Linux and open source in general, but think about that. There's a program on Linux called Wine. Wine is not an emulator that just is basically just re-implements Windows. So it's like Windows is just a program on Linux, and so you can say to a Windows game, hey, just run, and it does because it doesn't know any better. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work. Okay, so that's normally how you get a Windows game to run on Linux, but in this case, inside the Windows game, there was a Linux game because I think the developer, when they were like clicking all the buttons, they just had the Linux option ticked or something, and so the engine has just bundled up. But I don't think they even know that. But we're running it, but also it looks a little dodgy from the command line. So we've missed the opening few seconds. Is what that was the long way of saying I'm not going back to the title screen because I don't think I can get it running again. Um, Look, we'll get there in the end. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good week, I think. I'm working on a game called Liberation, and like a couple of days ago, I was like hating it, and I couldn't even look at it. But then yesterday, I was just like boom, 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 having great fun with it. It's so weird. It's like if you say to a person, if you said to me, "Oh, what do you want to do, Luke? With your life?" I'm like, "Well, I want to make a game." But then I am making a game, and then sometimes I really hate it. You're like, what does that even mean? You know, if someone could explain to me what existence is and the human condition, I would really appreciate it. Maybe this game will explain it to us. It's called Beneath Red Waves. I like the title, although the title implies to me a bit of blood. Like whenever you see like red in the title of anything media related, I'm always like, is this a metaphor for blood or allegory or like a an allusion to blood? But let's get going. As soon as I figure out where we are. Okay, here we are. Um, so as I said, we've missed the first screen, and I also missed the first screen because I was just trying to get it to run. So I don't actually know. I know as much as you do. We'll figure it out together. Within an instant, he could no longer recall what had come before. He was simply here, suspended amidst an inexplicably textured darkness, a vortex of sensations churning all around him. He felt as one with this whirlpool, yet its feelings were each dull and distant, hidden beyond the dark. He tried to look for them, but couldn't. It was peaceful here in the eye of the storm. An innumerable amount of time passed before the vortex started to shrink, its sensations steadily becoming more and more real to him as they drew close, constricting his sense of self until don't know what it's doing. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got to click. Until he opened his eyes. Traces of light flooding in as his vision struggled to adjust. He blinked repetitiously, the dark ceiling of the room gradually coming into focus. He laid there, breathing the cold air for a few moments before sitting up. The shadowy confines of this room were oh so familiar, yet he couldn't remember anything about them. He didn't feel out of place here, though. Quite the opposite, really. One corner of his vision was noticeably distorted now. Colours and shapes bent along an invisible crack in the light, isolating a wedge of muddled imagery. He blinked again, turning his head, but the floor wouldn't go away. Sitting up, he immediately noticed that something had been affixed to his arm. He could feel it inside his sleeve, a tube running all the way out and connecting back up to his chest. None of these things struck him as being unusual. Soon his gaze was drawn to the nearby door. Carefully sliding off the bed, he stood up and began staggering towards it. As he drew close, the door opened on its own. He flinched, hesitating for a moment before walking through. Ooh, cool graphics. Well, I was not expecting this graphical style from that intro text. Alright, how are we doing for sound? I think we're good. Okay. The sound of flowing fluid enveloped his ears as he stepped into the corridor. I like this little bit of chest hair peeking out the top. I'm pro chest hair. This place was familiar too, but he had no idea why. He froze as he realized someone was approaching him, their stride purposeful and rehearsed. Hopeful, composed. Hiya, Jamie, you are feeling well. Jamie. I am? Hopeful, composed. Yeah, relatively speaking. Jamie. Although he knew who this was, he still couldn't remember their name at all. Hopeful. I am Sam, the System Arbitration Manager. Jamie. Right. Oh, I didn't, never mind. Just, where am I? Sam. We are in Subterranean Therapy Station 3, otherwise referred to as Subthurstus Triple. Oh gosh. Subthurstus Triple? Subterranean Therapy Station. So that's a there. So Subthurstus Triple. It's not really, my mouth is struggling around that one. Which normally isn't a problem. Jamie, okay. Sam. Unfortunately, I have been unable to calculate an effective means of assuaging you in this moment. Instead, I will merely specify that there was an accident. Jamie questions. Really? Is that why? Sam. A facet of your memory bank was lost during the restoration process. You will recognize concepts and feelings, but not experiences. Oh. What happened though? Says Jamie. The information is irrelevant. Oh, the mystery deepens. Like, it's kind of like the text for this game is like brutal, scary, void, memory loss, subterranean dystopia. The visuals for this game are like tra la 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 la. I feel like it's kind of relevant to me. Sam, you have always struggled with moving on. I suggest you use this situation to finally do so. I like Sam. I like the cut of their jib. Jamie, Sam, the others have already been notified of your condition and are quite eager to see you. Reacclimating yourself to them will be crucial in updating your memory. Jamie, I don't know if I feel like socializing right now. I mean, every solo dev game has a comment like that. It's a COVID thing, it's a solo dev thing, it's a queer developer thing. I don't know if I'm really up for, like, seeing other humans. Sam had already marched away. He considered going back to his room, but Jamie felt like he really needed to know more first. Jamie needed to know he was safe. Something about this place felt distinctly ominous to him. Yeah, is it because it's like 1,000 meters underground and made out of metal, and they stole your memory, and the only person you're talking to is a robot that won't answer your questions? Oh, I'm loving this, I love the UI. I mean, normally in a game, this means leave the game, but I think it just means... And this is the end of the game? You can never tell with a queer game. Oh, okay, it's a map. I thought... Alright, that's awesome. Oh, I love that it's rotating. What a fine little detail. Flooded Gardens, Patient Lounge, Simulation Portal. We've only got half an hour, so what sounds most interesting? The Flooded Gardens, of course. Wow. Are they feeding this alien tree the blood of humans? Oh no. Everything in Subthirster felt subtly artificial. Even the plants looked deliberately unkempt. Although Jamie had no memory of what he was comparing it all to, he shivered. These gardens were the coldest place Jamie had encountered so far in here. A distinctive chill seemed to be coming from the abundance of vibrant fluid all around him. Whoa. Dower, considerate. Jamie, hey, sorry I didn't notice you there for a moment. Dower, considerate, replies. Yeah. I knew you before, right? Asked Jamie. I'm pretty sure, Dower, considerate, says, Jamie asks, you okay? Dower, considerate, says nothing. Jamie continues. Yeah, I suppose this is all pretty awkward, huh? Dower, considerate. I'm Chantel. Jamie replies, oh, well, cool. I'm Jamie, I think. Chantel. Yeah. Jamie. Sorry, I really don't know what to say, I guess. Chantel. Same. Jamie. Chantel. Oh, has Chantel lost their memory as well? That's pretty cool. I love the art. Like, the backgrounds especially. That pinky orange, red, well, it's not orange, that reddish colour is an amazingly great colour. Are they teaching? Do they teach color palettes to kids at schools these days? Because I just say pretty much every game I play on Queer Games, heck yeah, the color palette choice has been impeccable. This is like in like the 70 or 80 games I've played for Queer Games, heck yeah. This is only the second one to have like a fast travel map. The other one was, I want to say, Rain Off Camp. Patient Lounge, Surgery Theatres. I think the cutesy graphics are kind of really, like, they make the game that little bit scarier. As Jamie stepped into the room, he immediately saw her staring at him. Sam's expectant posture made him feel like this is an appointment that he'd forgotten about. Jamie. Oh hey, I was wondering where you'd gone. Sam. Your reintroduction will be more authentic if you do not interfere. Consequently, I have relegated myself to manifest in these secluded locales for now. Jamie says, well, I don't really know enough to have an opinion about that, so... Alright. Alright, we're getting these little scenes. Did I miss the bit where it told us where we should be going? Or is it just letting us explore? Simulation portal. This is like one level up from a visual novel. We're almost into like point and click territory. This thing where you can just go to the different scenes and interact with different people. The centre of Subthersia housed a single pond of swirling fluid. Jamie only had a moment to acknowledge it before someone confidently approached him. Seeing this particular individual didn't seem to evoke any feelings in him at all. Jamie says, Yo, have we ever met before? Did we ever meet before? Oh, I garbled that. Alright. Person replies, I do not believe so. Jamie says, it's actually kind of nice to know that I've not, forgotten anything about you. Person says, I did hear of the incident. How are you feeling? Jamie replies, just strange, really strange and super vulnerable. This place doesn't feel safe at all. Person replies, Sam is quite certain that the facility is safe for our kind. Jamie, safe from what? Person shrugs. Jamie asks, huh? Person replies, perhaps we should discuss this at a later point in time. Jamie, alright. Person replies, oh, it seems that I never did introduce myself to you. I am Afwoka. Apwoka? I do hope you make peace with our situation. The others certainly have. Jamie, yeah, I don't know, I want to, but also don't. We'll see, I guess. Jamie seems super casual about the whole situation. Like, not remembering anything about his past. Station halls. Another awesome background. Jamie wandered around, hoping to reacquaint himself with the interior of Subthurster. Subthurster? Although Jamie couldn't help but notice that he had still not found an exit of any kind. He wasn't exactly looking for a way to leave just yet, but it was still concerning all the same. A blur pacing about in the near distance caught Jamie's attention. Before he could react, it sped towards him, only to rapidly slow down on approach. There's quite a few characters in this game. That's pretty cool. Passionate, honest. Oh hey, there you are. Jamie, yeah, here I am, I guess. Passionate. Waiting. Passionate says, you really did lose your memory, huh? Jamie, well, yeah, but how can you tell? I've barely said anything. Passionate replies, you're all awkward again. You only act like that. You only acted like this back when we first met. What was I like afterwards? Says Jamie. Passionate replies, I don't know, it took a while, but you eventually got less fidgety. Sorry, hon, I'm probably not making a very good first impression. Jamie says, no, I get it. So, what's your name? Jamie's so chill. I like it. Passionate replies, I'm Sayores. Sayores? Sayores. This is a tough one for me. I'm gonna say Sayores. Sayo? I'm just gonna say Sayo. The double E is throwing me for a loop. I'm Sayo. You really don't remember anything, eh? Jamie, it's weird. I still have the same feelings about everything. I just don't remember any of the experiences that caused me to have those feelings. Oh, Sayores. Sayores. Okay. And how do you feel about me? I suspect Sayores they want a certain answer from Jamie, and Jamie's not giving it to them. Jamie, I don't think I'm ready to talk about that. Sayores says, Sam did say I'd need to be patient or whatever. I still think this would all go faster if we just hecked. Jamie, cool graphics. I thought there was a little bit of, Ooh. Patient lounge, okay. I'm loving the little bleeps and bloops. I hope they're coming through on the stream. I love this text box. I love how it animates when you come in. Upon entering the lounge, Jamie immediately noticed just how quiet it was in here. Only the calm babble of falling fluid could be heard nearby. Scanning the room, he couldn't see anyone amongst the various chairs and sofas around him. Jamie shivered at the gnawing sensation that he wasn't alone. That's a good line. Leave? Can we look for anything? It's not quite a point and click, but it's not far off. A lot of work has gone into this game, you can tell. Ooh, patient lounge. Wait, we were just from there. I thought it's because we've been everywhere. I think maybe, hopefully, we've unlocked the next script. Returning to the lounge, Jamie was soon greeted by that same feeling of not being alone. He scanned the surroundings, only to find the lounge still completely unoccupied. As Jamie swept his gaze over the room one last time, he suddenly noticed someone actually was here. He's not very observant, Jamie, I guess. Oh. Solemn, cryptic, says nothing. Jamie, what's up? Solemn says nothing. Jamie, were you here earlier? Solemn says, I was considering how to approach you. This situation is unexpected. I have no words prepared. Jamie, oh, well, it's okay. I'm not exactly prepared for this either, you know. Solemn, things repeat all the time, but we are normally not aware of it. Jamie, puzzled. Solemn says nothing. Jamie asks, so, what's your name? Solemn replies, at this point I'm Alia, and you are Jamie. Yeah, that's what Sam called me. I never really questioned it. You'll be questioning many things for the next while. Certainly seems like there's a lot of stuff I need to discover again. Yes. Spooky, interesting. Something I think this game is doing extremely well. In fact, like I'm putting in like top 10% of games I've played on Queer Games Tech Care is giving each character a different voice. You know, so often when you play a game like this, you just hear the author's voice the whole way through. But here we've got like that third person thing where it's like, oh, Jamie looks around the room. That's being played really straight, you know. But then Jamie's voice is like super casual, super chill, and then all the other characters, you can kind of get a sense of their personality just from like the word choice and the word structure and the presentation of the words as well. Like those underscores in Sam's speech is actually brilliant. Okay, so like it gave us a little opportunity to explore, but now it's kind of put us a bit more on rails. So it's not like just figuring out what, you know, unlike a point and click, we actually know where we're going and what we've got to do. Jamie walked all the way back to the dormitories, having decided he needed a little break now. That's classic game thing, don't you think? Like, not just visual novels, but like a lot of games, where they're just like, you've got complete freedom, apparently, but then right in the middle of the game, they'll just go, now you decided to go to sleep. and you just don't have a choice. I think it's because they wrote themselves into a hole or something. All this socializing was tiresome. He'd met so many new individuals in such a short time already. Jamie could sense that someone else was nearby yet again. He quickly retreated into his room. See, this sort of omnipresent third person narrator is a really interesting choice as well. I mean, normally I would go, it's a mistake. Because, you know, we've got it, we're playing as the main character, we're playing as Jamie. So, in a way, it's first person. Um, or you can kind of do, what is it? You can do third person, but without a narrator. Like, you know, the the I don't know what you call it. Like when the voice where it's third person, but because we have a protagonist, you're like a fixed view from that person. So we only know what Jamie knows. But in this case, we have a protagonist that we're playing as. So we're seeing the game through Jamie's eyes, but also there's this narrator. And normally I'd go, oh, that's something's a bit dodgy there. But because it's clear the people who made this actually have a clue when it comes to writing because of the separate voices thing, I'm willing to think that they actually are in control of the writing, and so it actually becomes a really interesting thing again to have this narrator, if that makes sense. Stumbling forward, the door automatically closed behind him. He sighed. The sound of flowing fluid immediately becoming distinct and muffled in here. Glancing around the room, Jamie realized that he'd never really gotten a good look at it. Wandering about in its gloomy confines, Jamie tried to take note of all the trinkets and furniture, intrigued by the notion that these objects all belonged to him. There was a wardrobe, a desk, a chair, and a computer, some shelves lined with books and dolls, a fluffy carpet that had been laid across the floor, little stars dangling down from a dark ceiling above, each wall wrapped in floral wallpaper and fabric drapings. As the tour came to an end, Jamie was satisfied with his acknowledgement of the surroundings, slowly gravitating towards the nearby bed as he flopped down onto it. Staring up at the ceiling, Jamie tried to think about everything he'd seen and everyone he had met, his old feelings invariably conflicting with all these new experiences. The stark contrast made him feel like everything was somehow wrong. Jamie huffed. It would probably take a while to fully update his memory. He blinked slowly, ignoring the distortion that still haunted the upper corner of his vision. Savoring the quiet flow of his own breath, Jamie decided to just rest his eyes, closing them as Jamie gradually sunk down on the mattress and unwittingly fell asleep. Oh. Upon departing from his room, Jamie's mood was clouded by a haze of sleepy relief. It abruptly started to dissipate when he realized someone had been waiting for him out here. Jamie. Oh, hi? Relaxed. Empathetic. Kind of seemed like you were avoiding me for a little bit there. But after seeing the look on your face just now, I think I get it. Jamie. Sorry, I kinda just needed to break from this stuff. Relaxed. Replies. Yeah, it's weird for all of us, especially Sayris and Chantel. Jamie asks, where have you been? Pretty sure I've gone all over this place and never seen you before. Relaxed replies, oh, I was just waiting in my room. Sam figured that us meeting too soon might be overly stressful for you. Actually, you're handling it a lot better than I thought you would. Jamie says, what do you mean? Relaxed replies, doesn't it bother you that we look exactly alike? Huh, we do? Wait, can you even remember what you look like? Jamie, nope. Relaxed, ah heck, I didn't think of that. Is this some kind of joke? No, okay wait, what about our voices? They sound exactly the same, don't they? Oh, I haven't been doing the same voice for both of them, if you couldn't tell. My throat is getting a little bit sore, so we're going to have to take a break soon. And we are bumping up against the half hour, so we've probably got another 5 minutes in this one. Although, it's going pretty interesting places, so I kind of want to see where it is going. I'll try and leave us on a cliffhanger. That'd be cool. Jamie says, oh, you're right. That's a little funny. Relaxed replies, bleh, never mind. Jamie, right, so what's your name? The reply, I'm Jamie. Jamie says, oh, I thought I was Jamie. Other Jamie says, you are? We both are? That's what I'm trying to say? First Jamie, okay. Second Jamie says nothing. Talk about, oh, cool. Let's talk about interests. Jamie, what kinds of stuff do you like? Second Jamie, standard Jamie things, talking, chilling, having sex, art and games too. Jamie 1, huh, those do all sound nice. Jamie 2, like I said, typical Jamie things. Jamie 1, well, I don't exactly remember everything that I like, so maybe there's more than just those? Jamie 2, there isn't? Jamie 1, hey, you don't know me. Jamie 2, bruh, I've been stuck down here with you for quite a while now, before the memory loss thing. Jamie 1, oh right, but can you prove it though? Jamie 2, how could I possibly prove it? You literally can't remember any of the proof. Jamie 1 is not the, like, even accounting for the memory loss, he's not the sharpest tool in the toolbox. Oh, I mean, this really chill vibe, although I guess if you're in a super weird situation like this, maybe you do have to be pretty calm about it, just so you get the lay of the land before you can figure out your escape. Jamie 1, well, Jamie 2, would you believe if I said that you've always been a ditz? Oh, there we go, okay. There I was trying to talk you up and go, oh, it's a clever ploy, but actually, your own self is calling you a ditz. Jamie 1, oh, shut up. Talk about not having breasts. Jamie, yo, I just realised everyone in here but us has breasts. Jamie 1, is that significant? Jamie 2, they used to store emergency coolants, I'm pretty sure. Basically, the larger their breasts are, the more physical strain their body was built to handle. So I think it'd be Chantel, Cerise, Cerise? I'm gonna say Cerise. No, Cerise? This is the name that I'm tripping over today. Alia, Sam, Atwoka, and then as soon as I say that, I stumble on a second. And then us, in that order. Didn't take you long to memorize their breast sizes, did it? Says Jamie 2. Jamie 1. I just kind of noticed. Jamie 2. But anyways, yeah, our chests are flat because we are mostly built to be just like nurses. Is there any way that I could get breasts? It'd be nice to at least see what they're like. I've never really even thought about something like that, says Jamie 2. Maybe it's possible, I don't know, you could try asking the doctor whenever he gets back. But you know, having a flat chest is its own aesthetic, it makes us look kind of unique. I guess it's not like you had much time to really think about this either way, says Jamie 1. Ooh, the music's gone weird. Oh no, where's this music? Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm always, because it's queer games, heck yeah. One of the things I like about the games is that they present topics that, and ideas that you're not super familiar with, or maybe not seen in certain concepts, you know. I can't say I've ever really thought about the breasts on any of the characters in my games. One of the things I'm trying to do with Queer Games Heck Yeah is engage with the themes the developer has like brought into the game, because I'm like, oh, they've put it in the game because they want people to think about it or talk about it. So I guess I am getting a bit of a trans vibe off this one. I'm really interested to see where it goes. But we are up against the time. Okay, we'll try and find a cliffhanger to end it on. We'll go to the theatre, talk to Sam, maybe. Hopefully Sam says something shocking, and that's where we'll end it. Oh, talk about Subthirster. Jamie, what exactly is this place? We are in Subterranean Therapy Station 3, otherwise referred to as Subthirster Triple. No, I mean like, why am I here? Why did I come here? Why was I brought here, or whatever? Sam, admittance is prompted by a variety of factors, primarily damage or dysfunction. So the accident? You were already admitted at the time which it occurred. I guess that's why this place doesn't feel safe to me. As the system arbitration manager of this facility, your safety is my utmost priority. Wouldn't I be safer if I knew what happened, so maybe I could avoid it next time? No. Oh. I have my theories about what kind of accident it was. Talk about being admitted. So why was I brought here, or is that irrelevant too? Well, a little bit of grit from Jamie, finally. Oh, you were admitted due to an apparent malfunction in your blood refrigeration system. An exterior cryodispenser has been attached to your arm as a temporary solution. Yeah, I can't really take my jacket off because of this tube thing. The exterior cryodispenser can be safely detached from your arm while undressing. Do not attempt to disconnect or place any strain on the distribution tubing, however. What'll happen if it breaks or disconnects or whatever? You will remain calm and immediately obstruct the rupture with both hands. Ooh. This is what I mean. The text is very kind of like... like, we're talking like blood and guts, right? But the art is so cute. I will then arrive to provide further instructions based on the current situation. Jamie, well, how will you actually know when I'm in trouble, though? I'm aware of everything that transpires within the walls of Subthestra. Subthestra? Jamie, really? Yes. If that's true, then you would know what I was doing in my room earlier, right? You fell asleep. Oh. I'm aware of everything that transpires within the walls of Subthestra. Oh gosh. Alright then. Talk about the other Jamie. Alright, we'll talk about the other Jamie and then we'll have to finish up, unfortunately. But we can always do a part 2. If you have any requests, leave a comment. Jamie, what's up with Jamie? Like the other Jamie, I mean. Both of you were constructed in accordance with the Jamie model type. I don't know what that means. You were both functionally and anatomically identical by design. Jimmy, why? Manufacturing convenience. Oh, well, so long as it was convenient. That's good. Fortunately, the emotional adjustments you made to this topic are still intact. Yeah, I don't remember any of this, but it doesn't feel new to me either. That description falls within the range of my estimations. There's an interesting take on memory loss. So it's kind of like the fact part is gone, but like the kind of response to the memory is still there. It's a interesting. It's an interesting. It's a very sci-fi concept. I have little data to consider as your situation lacks a documented precedent. Whatever happened to me sure must have been unique, huh? I will neither confirm nor deny if such was the case. Blech. Alright, let's leave it and leave it there. Can we leave it there? This could be that one of those things where the oh no, okay, wait. Go back to Flower Gardens. I don't see a menu. Oh no. I think we're this could be one of those things where running on Linux hasn't given us a menu because I don't think I can save it. Alright, well, station. I think we're going to have to just say fare thee well to it. That was Beneath Red Waves. A really intriguing little mystery game. Like, I have no idea of the full details of the scenario. Like, are we robots? Are we clones? Are we being tricked into thinking we're robots? Is there a way out of the building? Are we even on Earth? Are we even in reality? Um, just it's a game that is holding its cards close to its chest, but in a really good way. Like, I don't feel lost. I feel intrigued. This comes back to my earlier thing that I think um, the whoever's writing this has actually really got a pretty tight grip on it. Uh, which it's hard to describe how, but you can when you see it you know it a bit. So yeah, I actually rate this very highly. And if you want to see more, you can go and download it right now. So it's part of the Queer Games bundle for 2023, which is a fabulous community organized effort to get a little bit of money going to artists around the world. But you can actually get this game anytime. If you've got a part of the bundle, that's great, but you can also get it outside the bundle. I believe this was free, and I think you can play it in the browser. So you can download it or play it in the browser. And you can, figure out the mystery yourself too. Um, what more could you ask for? All right, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.